BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top trade. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at the charts. So, first things first, we've had a nice move obviously from Bitcoin since the bullish divergence which was playing out all over here. You can either bottom here or you could revisit the wick, consider it, whichever one you prefer. We've done the full move now. There is no more resistances above us. This is the very last one. Yesterday's one was the daily Bollinger Band, which we've managed to close above, which is good. This 50 simple, I don't know, I wouldn't really count it for much, but it does exist. So, alright, there's a little bit higher above us. But really, we've managed to break through all resistances. And as far as I can see, there's no let up when it comes to momentum. So momentum's still pointing up, still relatively good, not showing any warning signs. So that's good. On the 4 hour is the same. No warning signs, no let up, still good. And the only thing that's lacking here, and it's ever so slight, is the volume. So not particularly bothered, really. Again, it's not for me to say that a resistance is going to break at all. I always consider resistances to be areas to be rejected from. The only other things that you would look at would be, like I say, momentum, money flow, volume, which all seem okay. So if we do break from this area, this 67,100, really, you are looking to sort of revisit the 71,300 area, which probably also breaks, but we'll have to, again, revisit when we get closer to that level. Remember, always expect rejection at resistance, unless you've got evidence to suggest that it's not. And there is evidence to suggest that it's not going to get rejected here. There is, obviously, like I say, a chance that we will. So let's have a look, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, because this video that I'm making now is no different to Friday's video, really, where we said there's likely to be moves up. And if you were members of the Patreon, we were measuring out altcoin moves, weren't we, from about 10 to 20% gains. And in fact, while we're here, we might as well just admire XRP, because I believe XRP is doing something similar to that as we speak. What's the measured move on XRP? Well, I mean, that's cheating. We didn't do it then. That wasn't the measured move, but if we were to, that was 35. 35 for XRP, but really it's around about here, and there you go, 20%. So even XRP did a 20% measured move. Exactly as expected. Please join the Patreon. So the next thing we're going to look at is going to be Dixie, because Dixie is still moving up. And with the move up on Dixie, you would expect an opposite move from sort of stocks, crypto, the lot. I suppose not expect as immediate as, oh, green, that means it has to be red. This is green, that is red, that is red, this is green. No, but if we're thinking about levels, we have broken out from this level and we are sort of moving up again on this daily. Yesterday was a non-event day, look, just basically flat sideways. But not today. Today we're already starting with a little bit more green, we can see that. And again, we've got vibes going on here with the Bollinger Band on the 4 hour getting picked up. We've got a positive cross on the Ichimoku cloud, which is above the cloud, and the Chiku span really just needs to close above 106.3, and it will start a 4 hourly trend. Now, do you want to get it stuck in a position when you see the Dixie's in a trend? Not me, not me. So the bounce was good. The resistance for Bitcoin is real. We can hold on for dear life. That's a completely different strategy. You can take profit on the 10 to 20% gains that you had since Friday. You can do all of that. Or you can hold on and see what happens next. And again, I'm not saying it's not going to that it can't move up. I'm just saying, look, there is a warning sign on this Dixie here. Dixie does look like it wants to start moving up again. When will we know if it's going to break down? Well, it'll have to come down below 105.34, which is a little bit far away from where we're at right now. Let's have a look at S&P futures. What are you doing today? Unchanged, basically. Unchanged. What do we also see? If we zoom right in close, it's the opposite of the Dixie. We see a negative cross on the Ichimoku cloud, giving us a short signal, which is already a trend signal. Right, so what are you going to do about that? We've got a trend signal short, we've got a trend signal long on Dixie. and you've got Bitcoin pushing a resistance on the 4 hourly. What are you going to do about that? Well, it's completely up to you is what you do about it. Again, these are just conflicting signals on the conflicting charts. It's your choice what you want to do. I can't make the decision for you. But I made a plan on Friday, as everyone from who will watch my videos will have heard. There is going to be a bounce, and that bounce should continue in through to Monday, as stocks were sitting at major supports, which they were, and they still are. But we're getting a rejection on the 10, which is fine. On the daily, we're miles away from anything. A rejection on the 7. And if you move it over to the weekly, anything going on the weekly? Not quite yet, but if we were to, be rejected at 50,666. Sorry. So look, we're getting rejected on Bitcoin. We're getting rejected on the S&P. We're getting supported and moving up on dollar. I think it speaks for itself, but again, I don't want to. I'm not here to prescribe your trades for you. That's really not my intention. But if you really want to know what I'm doing, I'm taking profit on the 20%, which I said that it's likely to happen between Friday and Monday. And now that's that. That's 20%. I can spend the rest of the day playing Napoleon Total War, which is something that I've decided to start playing again. I know. I don't know why these things happen, but I do. And it's good. Alright, I like it. Right, I'm going to leave it with you there. There's nothing more to say. That is it. There's no reason to beat around the bush. We've seen the move. The move can continue, but there's evidence, despite the rising momentum, that we won't. If we do see a 4 hourly break above 67,003 or 400, and then use this 200 simple moving average on the 4 hourly as support, then yeah, we'll be looking for 71,500. But let's just chill for a bit, alright? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chill for a bit. I've got hodl bags. They can do whatever they want to do. My trading account is up 20%. That's fine. That's a lot. I'm going to chill out and I'm going to enjoy that. I might even spend some of it. Maybe I'll go to Primark. I don't know, but I'm gonna treat myself to a little something. Right, that is all I've got to say. Nothing more to add. I'll leave it with you there. Please like the video. Subscribe if you're not already. And other than that, I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.